All right, good afternoon, actually. Sorry I'm late, guys. So today's a busy day. So, for the most part, it's kind of a clear day. There's some high winds in the middle of the country. The southeast has, most of the Mississippi River and Delta has some flooding in it. You have some rains in Iowa, Minnesota area. Some high winds out in Utah, Nevada, Colorado. What's that called? Arizona. Sorry, Arizona, New Mexico. All of the deserts, basically. And then between California and Oregon. So if you're heading up to Tacoma or Portland, be prepared for that. All right, so let's talk about the gas shortage, right? It's not really a shortage. You guys don't need to panic, right? It shouldn't affect you guys really at all. They're saying that by the time everyone gets home on Saturday, most of Florida should be pretty much regulated. Everything should be back down to normal. Texas hasn't really been affected. Georgia was affected a little bit, but they said that they've actually already corrected or caught up to almost everything, unless you look way out in the east. North and South Carolina are the ones that got hit the hardest. With that being said, they're going to have extra difficulty getting fuel to the truck stops, at least in the short term. So I always recommend starting in FedEx, filling up at FedEx, because then you know they're going to have fuel. Then you move on to the next place, right? The reason that FedEx is going to have fuel is because they have limited number of trucks using their fuel sources, right? So they don't have, essentially they buy enough gallons for every truck to use that week, right? So really, that's the best option you've got. And don't get into fights at the truck stops. If somebody's in your way, okay, sit there and wait. It's not that big of a deal. If you can back up, back out of it. If you can get around it, get around it. But don't go up and yell and scream at people. It doesn't improve anything, right? If somebody's behind you and honking, they won't leave you alone, right? If you've been sitting at the line for more than 10 minutes, pull around. It's not that hard, right? Go to off-duty personal conveyance, pull around. But if you just pulled up and they're already honking at you, go get a manager. It's not worth the fight, guys. It's just not worth the fight. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Drive safe. Call us if you need anything.